working to get the community active and healthy. That's health educator at Putnam County Health Department, Andrew Burwell, is in to tell us about this initiative that they've had in Ottawa and how things have been going. So thanks for coming today.
Well, thanks again for having me on, Holly. So what I do, I'm the coordinator for the Creating Healthy Communities grant at the Putnam County Health Department, also known as the CHC grant. And my focus over the next 4 years is on improving access to healthy food and active living in Lipstick and Ottawa.
All right. So the healthy food part, you already gave it a try this summer. Tell us about the farmers market. How did that go?
The farmers, we made a lot of changes over last winter to improve the 2025 season that we just wrapped up August 27th, the last Wednesday of August. So our last market of the season. It went really well. So what we found was how powerful local food can be for a rural community. And we averaged 200 shoppers per week, as well as keeping nearly $50,000 within the local economy over the 13 weeks that we had the farmers market. And it's not, my bad. Food access is a big deal, so especially in Ottawa. So nearly 16% of Ottawa households currently live in poverty, 10% of which do receive SNAP or food stamps. But of those households in poverty, nearly half don't get those benefits. So the Ottawa Farmers Market helps to fill that gap by making fresh, healthy food more accessible. And it's not just about the food, it's about supporting local farmers and vendors, supporting the local economy, keeping that money within, to our neighbors, friends, instead of just giving it to big box stores. And also just providing residents with a community gathering place each week. And a big thing that we did this year was SNAP benefits. So we accepted SNAP at the Ottawa Farmers Market, which are food stamps, as I mentioned. Next year, we would like to expand upon that by offering WIC and senior vouchers, which are also government programs which help to address food insecurity. But it's not just about the food access programs. We also just want to make it a great place for everybody. So we want to invite more vendors. We want to host more special events. And really, we just want to create and grow the Ottawa Farmers Market into something that becomes like a true community staple.
Right, yeah. It's amazing what a farmer's market can do, isn't it? I mean, just those figures from what you've done this past year, it's really amazing.
It's been a great experience, and I just want to give a big thank you to the Ottawa VFW. They host the farmers market every single week, and they provide a meal which is very inexpensive. So a lot of the community members come out there for that meal, and they're just create a good environment and good people.
Right, yeah. All right, well, that's a great start. Okay, but also working on Memorial Park in Ottawa. Tell us about the goals there and how things are going with that project.
Yeah, so just like food access being vital, so is having safe, inviting spaces to be active, which is why we focused on Memorial Park so much this year. So the Ottawa Active Living Coalition, a lot of different names here. That's a coalition I started from the CHC grant. We've worked on several studies. We conducted numerous studies over the months of July and August. That included a 47-hour observational study. So 47 hours were spent monitoring the park, like what times, days, what equipment people use the most. So trying to figure out what's not being used, what is being used, where do we need to put the resources and time into. We did walking and accessibility audits as well as a community survey. And the community survey, it helped residents share what they want to see improved, like getting their opinions. So we have that quantitative data, that qualitative data that we were able to put together, and the findings were clear. So we need to improve, we need new inclusive equipment for all ages, all abilities. We need stronger ADA accessibility to include paving that loop path that's in the park. So, whether you're on crutches, like I am now, in a wheelchair, or just have any mobility issues, you're able to use that public resource. And right now, and also improving the shelter houses, which happen to be the most used amenity at the park of everything, which was a surprise. And they need reconfigured, rebuilt. And we've compiled all this new report that's going to guide our next steps. The park board in Ottawa has been extremely active to help start some of those quick fixes, as well as CHC. So we're installing bike racks, which currently aren't there. I feel like kids are riding their bikes there all the time. That's a pretty important resource to have, as well as just some equipment, smaller equipment updates. And the report's also going to help to pursue funding in the future, as well as building a master plan, which is going to guide 1, 3, 5, 10 years improvements. Give us like a focused document to be able to use to improve that park, and really coordinate with community organizations in the long term for that long-term vision. And ultimately, the goal is short-term, immediate improvements, but also a revitalized Memorial Park that residents across Ottawa and Putnam County can just be proud of.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good start. That survey was really great to hear how you learned about what they really needed and what you used.
And it's not just about what we think people or residents want to see improved. It's like we need their voices in this process,
Yeah, exactly.
which is what this is all about.
And they're being heard. Well, great stuff. Well, thanks for coming today.
Yeah, well, thanks
Good
for
to
having
see
me
you.
again, Holly.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in